Вижу противника!
Dead and gone.
Moving to firing position. Heading for that location.
Contact.
Rest in peace, Jessica. Sadly, you won't ever leave that graveyard. I hope that your second half will save you, but it seems it doesn't work on the chrysalid attacks. But there is no time for grief. The show must go on.
Contact detected.
Actually, fuck that. Let's talk about something else. With the alien computers done, I could go straight to the mech troopers, which was the whole point of my research progression. But in the last couple of missions, I have lost more soldiers than I expected. So let's upgrade the armors first. It's only a 6-day research anyways. I wanted to check if there is anything important left in the foundry, but I have basically bought everything I need already, so I'm fine with this.
We just lost a satellite.
Positive identification confirmed.
Look at that. These guys just saved Brazil. How nice of them. To be honest with you, I'm not quite satisfied with the number of captives, so I meet the troops to address this issue.
You are free to use any methods necessary, but I want them alive. No disintegrations. As you wish.
Target stunned. Ride the lightning.
I will find you.
Help me!
Arthur. Target stunned. Ride the lightning.
Good soldiers follow orders.
It doesn't seem like a big increase, but all the things considered, I'm happy with these numbers. Up until this point, I didn't really have a mission that scared me. I have reached this phase many times in my campaigns, but unlike all the previous council missions, there were times when I failed on this one. Let me tell you the story of this mission. It all began with a Chinese gangster who thought that it might be wise not to sell a very valuable alien artifact to random people. So he stole that device and contacted XCOM for a deal.
If you take me with you, it's all yours.
So far so good. That gangster becomes one of my top guys. And everyone is happy. But a battleship arrives above China. And that device turns out to be the key to capture that UFO intact. I must install a couple of transponders on a train, which then will disable the battleship. But this mission has a feature which I hate with a burning passion. It has a timer. 10 rounds seem like a lot, but trust me, it is not. So I have to move fast, but at the same time, I have to deal with all the pods and alien airdrops while keeping all my guys alive, and maybe, just maybe, capture some of them, because I couldn't leave the arc thrower home on a very difficult, time-sensitive mission. But in a game, which is based on RNG, anything can happen.
I have waited a long time for this moment, my little green friend.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you always bring your arc throwers. But our favorite timer is keep ticking, and the thin men take over the left side. Although, with Mr. Mobility Gangster on my side, they will fall easily. Go Zang. Show us the meaning of haste.
I'm ready to move. Hostiles pacified.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
He's down.
All these successes make me lower my guard a bit, and that is more than enough for a mistake.
Commander. Contact.
I have pushed too far, and now I find myself in this awful position.
Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
X-rays coming in from the sides!
I'm all right. Close, but not good enough.
No one has died yet, but even if one of the mutants survives, someone will, so they are the priority targets.
X-ray neutralized.
Moving to designated position. Taking fire over here. I need additional ammo. The mark is down.
Now, I could technically end the mission whenever I want, but there are still 2 more charges left in the arc thrower, and I don't have any sectoid captives. Yet.
Say goodnight. Not so tough now, are ya?
Nice job, Commander. It looks like all of the transponders are in position and the train is ready to leave the station. Once it crosses paths with the battleship, the aliens are in for a surprise.
Helicopter! Helicopter!
What a great mission, but that was only the warm-up. Now comes the real challenge.
Commander, we just received a Priority 1 request from the Council.
I know for a fact that this battleship will be full of mutants, floaters, and discs. So I picked my squad accordingly, and for the first time, I will deploy a concealment soldier. In my opinion, this ability is one of the strongest ones in the game, because it makes all the engagements basically risk-free. All you have to do is to find a good high cover position, send in the guy, and snipe everything with squad sight users. Although it is a very safe and efficient method, it is also very boring to watch. After I clear the first area, I take these high ground positions. I have played this mission so many times that I know all the tricks. Basically, if you touch one of these walls, a disc will spawn right around here. At least that's what used to happen, but the disc never came, which is very odd. So I started annihilating all the defenders from my elevated positions. Only this 1 HP thin man remains, and for some reason, he starts to retreat. At this point, I have spent well over an hour on this mission, so you can understand why I wanted to deal with this quickly, rather than just wait for it to come in line of sight. But I was deceived.
Hostile spotted.
Here's Johnny.
What was that?